Today, I'm going to teach you how to apply for a job online. And there are two versions, and we're going to tackle both forms. When you are applying for a job online through an online form or on the portal of the organization, we'll look into that. And the second thing we are going to look into is how do you apply for a job by email, which is also online, not the physical application. So without further ado, let's get to it. I would say this as we start this session that you're going to learn a lot, but how you are going to use this information is up to you. I start with a quote from J.W. Marriott, who said that success seems to be connected to action. Successful people keep moving, they make mistakes, but they never quit. And that is true for you even when you're doing your job application. Your success on succeeding, getting that job is through taking action. You might learn a lot, as I've said. If you go through my YouTube channel, there's tons and tons of video teaching you how to write a cover letter, how to write a CV, how to apply for a job, how to do questions in answer question and interview. Tons and tons of resources right there. But you will never be successful if you don't take action on those things that you have learned. Because you take action, not everything is going to work out as planned. Because you can see successful people keep moving. Sometimes you'll make some mistakes. And I'm sure even you have done some mistakes when you're applying for a job online, which I'm going to address today. And so I want to hope that those mistakes, you will learn from them, but those will not make you quit. You will keep on moving forward. So I thought it is important for me to mention that. Let's start with the first one. There's a job, when you go and read the job description, they say apply online or apply on our web portal. Or so you go log in and you need to create um, a profile on their site. So when dealing with this kind of online job application, you need to be very, number one, careful to follow the instructions that have been laid out. The good thing is each information is put in a different field. So you fill in your name, your phone number, your email address as you progress, and you can easily copy and paste this information from your CV. So if you have a professional CV, the information will just be a matter of copy and paste. The only thing that might be of a challenge is when you get to the point where you're now attaching your document, some will just want you to attach your cover letter, whereby the rest of your profile, the way you have filled it in, it's quote unquote like a duplication of your CV. So they can get the basic information about where you went to school, where you have worked, the kind of responsibilities that you have been doing, the achievements that you have had. They can get it from your profile. And what they want you to do is just attach your cover letter. And as we covered yesterday, by the way, we are doing a series of videos showing you how to apply for a job online. So yesterday we were looking at how do you write a cover letter, and I gave you a free resource on how you can be able to apply. Let me pull this in. How you can be able to get the ultimate cover letter free of charge. So take a look at that. So they will need your cover letter, and as we say, the cover letter, its main purpose is to introduce yourself to the organization and tell them how your skills, how your experience, how your qualification make you uniquely fitted for that position that you're applying for. So you find that when you're doing it online, each and every time you have an application, you will need to have a different cover letter. It's just to connect the position and the job that you are applying. And that will be it. And then you submit your application. I know, especially when you're doing an application with the UN jobs, you create your profile on inspira.org. And then when you are applying for a job, you just need to attach a cover letter. You don't need to send your CV. But different organizations, other portals will want you to attach also your CV. So you can also have your CV ready in PDF to be attached. Your cover letter also in PDF to be attached, but let it be editable, right? That would be the one way. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment and I will be coming to them. So let me take a look at the second kind of application. And this one I'll actually do a I'll do a demonstration just right after this. So what you need to do, okay, I can see a bit of Hamisi saying hello, welcome very much, Asante Sana for joining us. I can see Annette. Hello, Sana. You have any questions in regards to job application? Let me know. I'll answer them today here. Fatma, I appreciate that. Karibu Sana. Moving on, so let's look at when you are applying for a job by email, what do you need to do? The game changes a little bit, and I just want to show you some parallel here. So the first thing is, when you're writing your cover letter, as we demonstrated yesterday, and I'll show you some of them, the top part where you are supposed to put the address to the organization that you are sending to. Now, the game has changed a little bit. You don't need to put their address, name, blah, blah, blah. The email you are sending to will act as the address too. So you don't need to put it. The other thing is, from who? What is this letter coming from? You know, in an official letter, there's that section where you put your address from the sender. Now, you don't need to include it in an email because your email, the one that you're sending to, will act as that address of the sender. So you just need to get rid of that part in an email when you're sending by email. The other thing, and I'll demonstrate shortly. The other thing I want to say, in an official letter, we usually have that part, like the reference of the letter, whereby you're saying, this, I'm applying for the position of this. That will change, and that will be the subject of the email. So you don't need to repeat re in the body of the email because the subject of the email takes care of that. In other words, when someone receives that email, just by reading the subject, they have an idea of what is that email all about. And we need to be very clear, what are we applying for? So this, in this case, will be applying for the position of an engineer or applying for the position of a sales and marketing officer, right? Remember, the HR, the hiring manager, they do receive tons and tons of emails, sometimes unsolicited CVs. So to make yourself stand out, there's a job that has been advertised. They're looking for a sales and marketing executive. So when you're applying, just put that as the subject of your email. Applying for the position of marketing, sales and marketing executive. Now, next, we go to the cover letter. Now, let your cover letter be the body of the email. Your cover letter should be the body of your email, such that when someone now opens that email, the first thing they see is your cover letter. And as they read through, they get to know who you are, you introduce yourself, how you're best fitted, you interpreting your CV, and then down there you say, find attached is my CV. You only attach your CV, or based on the job description, following the instructions, you do that. And signing off, you can sign off and put on an electronic signature. Most of the time, it's just a matter of putting in your name and your phone number, or the quickest way for them to get in touch with you. Or you can have even more fancier electronic emails from different services, and I will show you shortly. Hopefully, we are together. Now, I want to get to the thick of things and start demonstrating how you do exactly this. But before I get there, let me check out some of the questions that some of you have posted. So if you have any question, feel free to drop that in the chat and I will go on. So guys, somebody saying hello. Thank you very much. Hi, how are you? I would like to know, where are you joining us from? Are you learning? Are you getting some value so far out of this? I can see someone say, hey, hello. Okay, good. I think there's a question. Annette, you're asking, if I have a certificate in project planning and management, can I get a chance to work with the United Nations? The answer is absolutely yes. Yes. As a matter of fact, and I do teach here a lot, is that the key skills or the key things that the NGOs, the UN, the international organizations are looking for are people with skills in project management, project monitoring and evaluation, fundraising and resource mobilization, strategic management, and leadership. And these are courses that we actually offer here at Career Point Solutions. But we were able to come up with these courses because we knew that is what is in demand when you are applying for a job in this organization. So the answer is yes. Let me check out any other question. Somebody saying, "Hey, hello, Annette, you coming from Uganda?" By the way, the rest of us, and let me know in the chat where are you joining us from. I would want to know how far we're reaching. But Annette in Uganda, hopefully you've gotten value from that. Elizabeth saying hello. Another question. I think I saw. What do you mean by making a profile? Okay, for you to apply for any job with the UN, you will need to go to inspira.org. That is where you create your profile or your personal profile, and that is what you use to apply for the job. Remember, the first section of this live broadcast, we're talking about how do you fill in the online version. Is that okay? And if not, I can be able to demonstrate if I have time. Yeah. You can see Victor Otieno, you're saying you're following. Thank you very much. I can see a question here. Hello, kindly share more about UN job application using Gmail too. Okay. Unfortunately, for UN, you don't apply just online. Yeah. You don't just, you don't just apply through email. You don't send them an email. You apply through their profile. So let me do this. Yeah, in this section, I know we still have time. I will actually load the Inspira. I'll show you what you need to do. Is that okay? So hang on in there, Ruben, and also Annette. You asked about UN jobs. I'll do that. How do I apply? I'm going to show you. Now let me switch a little bit and now show you how you can be able to do the application. What I had shared here. Let me do this. I need to share now my window here. Good. So assuming that, okay, can you see me? Yeah. Okay, good. Now I need to make it a little bit bigger. Yes, or even I can put it like that. Yeah. So you want to apply for a job. This is your email. What you need to do, come here and you say compose. You're composing a new email now from the from email is now from you. You don't need to, then you need to write clearly where you are sending this application to. It might be to me or to our firm, which is inform at maybe careerpoint.co.k or jobs at careerpoint. You just need to be very clear with the organization what which email have they said you need to apply for. Then let's come to the subject. When you come to the subject of the email, this is where you just write now application for the position of customer care officer, only if I can spell customer care officer. Yeah, there you go. Now from there, you come and copy your email or now the what we call the cover letter. You just come and copy and paste it in the subject of, now it's the part of the body of the email, just like that. So I had already written it down somewhere. I can come and remove make some of these changes. There we go. Such that if I send this is to who, I have a very clear subject line. Then I just start, dear hiring manager. I go ahead and as they read this, the cover letter, then I say, find attached my CV. Yeah. Yours sincerely. I can put in here now my signature. If it's on Gmail, I can pick just, let's say, the career coach signature, which appears directly down there. It's easy. And I can go ahead and attach my document or my CV. So this is how you send an application by email. It is that simple. If you want to get all this, like this cover letter that I have done, feel free to, I'm going to put in a link in the chat that will give you all these resources. It's a free cover letter thing. Is that okay? Okay, now I think that was wanted. I wanted to share that, and let me just also say this: you can get these sample cover letters, all these for free by just going to a link that I'm about to put in the chat. And then we go to demonstrating the UN jobs application. Are you finding value out of this session? If so, let me know in the chat. Okay. Yeah, more and more requests. Anthony Mandela, is there an age limit on UN job applications? No, I wouldn't say there's any job age limit. It depends with the position and the kind of experience they're looking for and the role itself. But I don't think there's an age limit. As young as, I think, is it 18 or 21, you can join the volunteers program. Yeah, all the way to no age limit. So no worries about that. Sol, hi. I can see Ali also coming in saying hello. Hello. Where are you joining us from? I would be happy to know. I can see, yeah, Naomi there saying hi. This is as I say hi. So I put that link in the chat, and this link will lead you here. Let me show you where it will lead you. It will take you to this page here where you will get all these free resources. Yeah, are we together? So here you get some all these free resources. Let me hide this. Good. So when you are on this page, you can easily send your CV for free review. Send us your CV for free review. You can also get the ultimate cover letter guide, like the cover letter for the customer care. I've just copied and pasted. You can get it 100% for free. Just go download this ultimate cover letter guide, 101 sample cover letters for all professions. So even yours will be there. Are we together? And we have a free event. By the way, if you want to get a job with the UN, yeah, here we go. There's a lot of training that I've put out there that will help you in terms of your job search and getting a job with the UN. So there's the link. Yeah, I put it in the chat. It's a free resource. Scroll down, get all those training, and immerse yourself into that. Are we together? Let me check out some few questions here. Cindy saying hello, hi, hello. I have that to. Can I have that to my email, please? Yes, I can send it to your email. So the best thing is download that the ultimate cover letter guide. Yeah, in this you will get all those sample cover letters for free. Is that Julius? Yeah. Hopefully that would be okay. But can you? But UN, can it sponsor to work abroad? Yes, if you get a job outside, it fits your criteria, and you apply and you are given the job, they will sponsor you to go wherever that workstation is. So no doubt about that. Is that okay? So let me do this. I think you get this resource. I will need to stop sharing this and then open the UN tab. Yeah, allow me to do this. So this is usually careers. Is it UN? Because I've seen so many people are interested in getting a job with the UN. So I will take a few minutes just to demonstrate to you how it goes. Yeah. And then if you have any question, feel free to drop in the chat. We will be landing the plane in the next, I think, 12 minutes. I like having this live broadcast about 12 or 30 minutes or so, and you can be able to make the most out of it. So I need to come share this. So when you go to careers.un.org, this is what you will see. Let me make sure. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go. I will even at least try to zoom in. Yeah. So when you're here, you can scroll down and you can use this search engine to look for a job that best fits you. Yeah. So let me pick. I will not select any of this. I will just select maybe location. I am in Nairobi, Kenya. So when I say Nairobi, let me see the opportunities that are available here in Nairobi. You can see we have higher and professional and higher category. These are the jobs. If I want to look for jobs that are specifically from internship, I can see, yeah, these are internship opportunities. I don't think there's one for, there are some which are for general service, and I can pick any of these. Yeah. So you just need to read through and find out which one best fit you. And remember, from that filter, you can pick any city or any location, or it can be based on the job category. So when I read through, let's assume that I find that, yeah, I can fit this job of finance and budget officer. So what I need to do, oh, now this opens on another tab. I will need to change. Just a minute. I think it's not showing this tab, so I need to change to a different tab. Okay. Stop sharing. Then I show you the new tab. This will be tricky. Allow me to do this. Let me do this to make work even easier for us. Now, this is the beauty of going live. Now, when you're going live, you hadn't planned for this particular session, but we can always sort things out. Allow me to share this window. Yes, here we go. So we have already searched for the job. Let me confirm you can see it. Okay, good. We have already searched. We have picked this one, finance. When I click to it, it opens on a new tab. I can easily see this is the job opening. I can read through a lot of information like what is needed, generally competency, education, what do they want, work experience, all this. Let me assume I read through and I feel like, oh, yes, I am the right candidate for this job. So what do? I say apply. And when I apply, it takes me to Inspira. Now, this is what I was talking about. Inspira is the UN Human Resource Gateway. So here, what you need to do, if you have never created an account on Inspira, you come here and say create an account. If you have, you can just put in your user ID and the password and you log in. So if you haven't created, for new people who are creating their profile for the first time, of course, you give in your details, you put in your password, confirm your password, and then you say register. And thereafter, you will be able to log in and now fill in the profile where you will be putting most of the information that you can easily copy and paste from your CV. Voila. Are we good so far? Let me pause here. Let me see any questions coming in. Hey, Melvin, you're saying my first time here. I'm excited for this. Thank you very much. By the way, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is where this video will live and many other videos that we have done, so you can take time and immerse yourself into that. Joseph, you're very much welcome. Me too. I would like to work as long as I can be sponsored. Yeah, don't worry about being sponsored. As long as you meet the criteria for the job, they will take you there. Hello. Okay, good. Then I think that is it. So this is the last thing I want to share here. If you by the way, if you're finding value out of this session, I really appreciate if you take your time and also drop it in the comment and say you found value. Also, I would want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is where most of this stuff will be. Just type in Daniel Mutuku and you'll be able to see all the videos on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this fire going on and on and on. Good stuff. So I think we have seen how you go through these steps and you can be able to apply for a job by email. As we finish up, this is what I want to say, and I want to leave you with this great quote from St. Lauder. She said that I never dream about success. I worked for it. Stop dreaming just about success. It's good to visualize and dream about it, but don't let it stop there. Work at it. Work towards getting that job. Maybe the UN, whichever job it is. The key tip here is to keep working because nothing will be given to you, let alone on a silver platter. You will need to work for it. And I want to believe that I am going to help you as you work at it by giving you these tips, by giving you the guidance, by showing you what needs to be done so that you can be successful in your job search. Otherwise, I'm really excited. I'm happy. Can you send the link to US, please? Yes, I can do that. Thanks for the lesson, ABL. I really appreciate. I'll be sending you the link. And until next time, I'm out.